Destruction to corruption, you feel me? Destruction to corruption. Fuck the system. Fuck Babylon. Destruction to corruption, you feel me? Destruction to corruption. Fuck the system. Fuck Babylon. Destruction to corruption, you feel me? Destruction to corruption. Fuck the system. Fuck Babylon. Destruction to corruption, you feel me? Destruction to corruption. Fuck the system. Fuck Babylon. Destruction to corruption, you feel me? Destruction to corruption. Fuck the system. Fuck Babylon. Destruction to corruption, you feel me? Destruction to corruption. Fuck the system. Fuck Babylon. Destruction to corruption, you feel me? Destruction to corruption. Fuck the system. Fuck Babylon. Destruction to corruption, you feel me? Destruction to corruption. Fuck the system. Fuck Babylon. Destruction to corruption, you feel me? Destruction to corruption. Fuck the system. Fuck Babylon. Destruction to corruption, you feel me? Destruction to corruption. Fuck the system. Fuck Babylon.
peaceful, but now you're telling my brother we come here peaceful, we come on the flag. Why are they here? And it's because of them why we're here, so why the fuck are they here, sir? I'm tired of being peaceful. I have lost 3 brothers to this, sir. 3! This is not alright. I'm hurt. You don't see my eyes. I'm hurt. I feel how you're hurt. I'm tired of it. I'm not sitting down. I gotta die behind my mother. I'm gonna die behind my kids after me. They gonna walk these streets free. Just like everybody else. They walk these streets free. I'm not sitting down. I'm black and I'm brown and I'm strong. I'm black and I'm brown. I'm black and I'm brown. I'm black and I'm brown.
As a black woman who was a black girl, I see the attack on us comes in a very different form. In some ways it comes in the same form. You know, people do experience racial profiling and police brutality, but sometimes you come across women who have not had that direct interaction. But we're attacked in so many nuanced ways.
So you have internal race issues within our own culture, and then the external race issue, and then the mothering issue around race. So for me, race and being a woman of color is so multi-layered. It's like you can excavate all day.
2 uniformed security guards walked over to us, 1 white, 1 Latina, and began to ask us questions about what we were doing in the lobbies of that hotel, if we were guests. Quickly responded and said that I was in fact a guest. I was asked details, my name, what room, and it was at this point that I became very upset.
And then you start to wonder, well, what other difference could it be if you're a white cop, I'm a black female? What other difference, what else could I have done to piss you off so this much? It just starts to then look racial.
We actually had to bring in a white colleague from the Justice Conference before anyone could get an official response from the hotel.
I've had people focus on my hair not being professional enough. I had an executive director actually pull me into a room, and it went down a path of like, you know, just letting you know, like, I don't think that you're professional enough. And I kind of had to go through this whole, I had to actually pull back because I was so, I felt like I couldn't do it on the other person.
White. And I remember going up to the person in charge of the hospital and saying, you know, why is it that we're dressed this way? Why is our hair doing this weird lumped together thing, and all the other girls get to do curls and pretty things? And she was like, yeah, but your hair can't do that. And I was like, you never asked. But it, for me, was really hard because I just wanted to dance and sing and do the play. And I was being told, like, you're not good enough, your hair isn't good enough, your clothes aren't good enough. And we're gonna make sure everybody notices that you're black and everybody else is.
And that colored my outfit to stop myself. Maybe I am a black. Maybe I am a monster.
Then I'd call my mom and she'd be like, don't listen to them. Obviously, I gave birth to you and I'm gorgeous, so obviously you have to be gorgeous. So I always whenever I always felt bad, I don't even think about that.
Also, what I'm thinking now at almost 25 years old,
from your perception of self, and when you accept that you're a woman and I'm a woman hearing roars, that comes from a validation outside of yourself. And even if you want to say it doesn't, it does.
My father was not influenced. And before he was really race, he would painstakingly shade in his character. I still have some people. I mean, I had like Cinderella, like all these things. And of course, as an older toddler, you notice that they've been drawn because he's not an artist. And he would explain, you know, as much as he could to a 5 or 6-year-old why he was shading in these characters to look like him.
I don't have to do it right now. I did have to do it right.
All the time. Like, we don't hear that enough in the media. We don't get that attention. What I would tell my daughter is not what was ever told me, and not something that I really thought I would ever say. But ultimately, to my girls, I want you to be happy. I want you to find joy in however you define it. Not what I want out of you, not what society imagines of you, not anyone's fantasies of you. Your happiness and your joy, and I have your back.
atuação vitangi pokati kolo movimentos manava yakisa wakapoto Bunjil na ikwamiwa
black woman, a 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 black
bell rings. It's recess. We line up to go outside. Those made boys on one side, those made girls on the other. We file out of the doors. The boys stopping to fill in the closed-off street. The girls and I walking across the street. Keep your eyes straight ahead, we are told. Because there's a park across the street, but there's a wrought iron fence that encloses that park. This is where the girls and I play. Mostly I stand at the fence and watch as my fellows play ball in the street and be loud and be rough and be sweaty, and I am behind the fence. Accused of thinking naughty thoughts, they have no idea. End scene. Sissified and bull-daggered, we are all made up. Just boys in dresses and girls in suits. The black transgressive body caught in fantasies of boxes and binaries that make our genitalia representative of our gender and our mannerisms our sexuality. Black trans lives are therefore written off as merely gay effeminate or lesbian butch. And the overlay of femininity on bodies marked as male and therefore as man adheres like a kick-me sign, except the consequences are much more deadly. The majority of trans people murdered in this country are black trans women. Because when manhood is located between one's legs and defined in opposition to womanhood, what's between one's legs cannot be seen as having anything in common with womanhood. And this same acidic wash serves to blanch trans masculinity, making it fade into nothingness. Black trans men become illusions of manhood, women merely playing at being men because you can't get a real man. Forever put in our place, we are indelibly marked as woman. And at best, the looming threat of black trans manhood is contained, inoculated, made more neutral, really. Scene 4. I am with my therapist. I tell her what I think about as my body begins to slowly morph into another version of itself. What will happen as I move from the social threat of angry black womanhood to the physical threat of looming black manhood? When will my neighbors forget to recognize me and my pit bull? They've seen us nearly every day, pre-dawn or after twilight, for what will have been over 2 years by then. When and how soon, after I am no longer misgendered woman, will the cops be called to come and contain and erase my presence? How soon before the purse clutching, the sidewalk crossing? What does it mean to become a brute? To turn my body into another kind of threat? She's stunned that I'm already recognizing this. I can't afford not to. me and my black trans kin in the skin we are in. Who dares to love us? Who holds us close? To whom do we matter other than to ourselves? We're not looking for saviors. We have each other. As Little Watson said, if you have come here to help me, you are wasting your time. But if you have come because you recognize your liberation is bound up in mine, then let us work together. Let us work together to make black trans lives matter. The lived experience of black trans people out in the world. And if you believe that your liberation is bound up with mine, then I invite you to make black trans lives matter your personal ethic by being transformative, loudly and mindfully. You can do that in 3 ways. Transform your thinking about blackness and gender. Be loud by taking the risk to confront false assumptions and others' fears and biases. Be mindful and pay attention and believe what black trans people say about our own lives. Being transformative loudly and mindfully takes practice, just like getting someone's pronouns right. Mine are they, them, their, and he, him, his, by the way. And getting someone's pronouns right and being transformative loudly and mindfully matters, because black trans lives matter. My life matters. My body is a sovereign country and my first sight